Hi everyone, this is Shaman Weaver Sheila Baker. So we're almost done with 2018, and sometimes when we get to this place, we reflect back on what it is that we've achieved and accomplished. So let's go ahead and keep that in focus as we're doing cards tonight. So hi Fred, Anita, Gretchen, Tammy, nice to see you guys. So, all right, Fred, this one is for you. Um, Cups, and it's a 5. What it means is that 5s are lessons. So there's a lesson here for you. And sometimes, as you can see here, the cups are upright and the other ones on the other side over here are spilled. Hi, Kate. Hi, Lila. Oh, hey, Connie. Nice to see you. So the lesson here is that to not commiserate with yourself or anyone else over what's been spilled, but just turn around, lift. I say this so often, lift your chin, turn around and look behind you at what's still standing, because almost half of the cups are right there. They're upright and they're full. So there you go. Nice. Okay. So oh, Tammy, sure, I can do that. For when I get to you, I'll also put down a little note. And Debbie, hi, Sandy, nice to see you. Anita, this one is for you. A sense of direction. So what we have here is we have a woman on a throne, the queen, of course, on her throne. And she's got a little cupid under here, but underneath there are butterflies and a nod to the moon. Swords are the mental realm. And this woman says, I have somewhere to go and we're going this way. Here's my idea. Let's put this into action. Very powerful ally for you. So there you go, Anita. Nice to see you. Tammy, this one's for you. A major arcana. When I see this, what I know is that God, Goddess, I say the big chicken in the sky, has something important for you. So, Tammy, this says that there is nothing to wrestle to the ground. That I'm going to put it up close. You can see that the lion's tongue is out, its tail is tucked, and she's very gently underneath his chin and on top of his head on account of he doesn't need he's a devotee. So whatever is going on that you are using, thinking that you need to wrestle, is a really lovely idea for you to really look at it, because a devotee hangs with us, but it's also a lesson giver. So look for the lesson. And Debbie, this one's for you. Another major arcana. So you guys are sitting in good company tonight. Usha, nice to see you. Douglas, hi. Melissa and Shirley, very nice. Hi, you guys. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, Debbie, the Hierophant. It's another number 5. So there's a lesson here. The lesson is, I'm going to put it up close. You have all the keys. And as a matter of fact, you have so many keys that other people come and say to you, why is this happening? There's also a call. When I see this card, there's a call to conform. But there's also a call to be able to write your own ticket. And what I mean by that is we are the authority, the author of our own life. So if you're looking, or any of us are looking outside of ourselves to be wanting to know what's best for us, we're going to be challenged because no one outside of us knows. So write out, perfect timing for this. So, and maybe you guys can do this together this evening. Sit and write out what you want to achieve by the end of the year. Look, reflect back, see what you can decommit from. So you want to come into 2019 decommitting from all the stuff that really didn't hold your attention all that much in this year. So the two of you can do that together. author your own life and begin to do it now as you set up for 2019. So there you go. Marcus, hi, nice to see you. Sarah and Debbie, I hope that one helped. Gretchen, this one's for you. So when I see this card, this is the Seven of Swords, the mental realm. And you can see, I'll put it up close, you can see that this person is kind of like sneaking away, but foolishly left 2 cards behind. Now, why would you do that? Well, you would do that because you want to get caught, okay? So when I see this card, what I want you to be mindful of is if you're signing any contracts, or if there's any fine print, or if you are soul searching yourself, because sometimes this is kind of what we do, right? We're a little sneaky. Oh, thanks for all the love. We're a little sneaky with ourselves, and we don't always tell ourselves everything. How many times have you just gone and went, oh, I didn't know I thought that? I found that for myself not long ago. So you can do some soul searching, but honestly, if you're going to sign any contract, read the small print. So there you go. Nice to see you, Gretchen. Connie, this one is for you. Gurlam, nice to see you. Oh, decommitting. Yeah, it's a good idea. So Connie, this one is for you. So the pentacles are money and property and tangible things. This person here is a craftsman, hard at work, getting lots and lots and lots of praise, just like all the love I'm getting just now. Thank you. So if you haven't noticed this, Connie, you may start to notice that people are appreciating you maybe more than you know. Okay, so look for that. And this is a good trick for all of us. Don't look for the complaints in life, look for the praise, you know, and when someone praises you, even for the tiniest little thing, just give them so much love back, just like all those little hearts flapping up the side there. Thanks. Okay, Kate, this one is for you. The end of a karmic cycle. There, and this is a beautiful card because a new day is dawning. Look back here. All the dark is gone. It's a 10. This is finished. There's no life left in the way that you're thinking. So this particular card, I'm going to put it up close. You can see that there's not really, he's not bleeding because this is a mental kind of thing. So look for some new thoughts, new ideas, and just know that the karmic cycle is complete. So it's okay to let it die. Oftentimes we think that we need to hang on to something that that maybe worked in the past but isn't working right now. So it's all right to do that decommitting thing over there. So you can decommit from a whole bunch of stuff. Lila, this one's for you. Oh, look, the love is just going. Okay, Lila, you are getting a spiritual wake-up call, and you won't be able to miss it on account of Gabriel's blowing his horn 7 times. It's going to wake up the dead. So whatever it is that's up for you, just know that, oh, I'm getting, my lesson here is I'm getting a spiritual wake-up call. So there you go. Nice one. All right, Sandy, this one is for you. The Knight of Swords, a quest for some new ideas, some new thoughts about something. The thing that is worth paying attention to with this particular knight is the fact that he is going so fast that sometimes what he forgets is he forgets to watch where his feet are. So he may be trampling something that would be best not trampled. So as you're on this quest for a new idea, new thoughts, new ways, maybe even new ways of being, be mindful of the path and don't trod on things that you don't want squished. So there you go. All right, Val, this one's for you. Another quest, another night. This particular night is on a quest for the body, mind, and spirit, and bringing them into, well, bringing them out, actually. You can see on his garment here, he has all these lizards. Lizards wake up your dreams. So one of the things that I've been thinking about and teaching about is desire. We believe, we've been taught that it's not okay to have desires. But what if we use the word desire, which is desire of the Father? And if we believe that our wants and our desires are spirit manifest, it really assists us in the process of bringing more things into manifestation. There is no way for spirit to have, to be able to activate in us without an open heart, and also without our ability to do what it is that spirit is asking of us. And sometimes the desires come from a higher place than just the physical material world. Even if we're being asked to go out and get something material, you know, like think about a collage or think about a painting. There's things that you need to get so that you can manifest that. So this quest is bringing the body, the mind, and the spirit together and manifest your dreams and your desires. So there you go, Val. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Megan, this one is for you. Oh, another more wands, more bringing your desires into fruition. See right down there, a little lizard. Lizards wake up your dream. The thing about this king is he's fixated on his wand. So passion, fire, connection to the divine. He's totally fixated on it. It is not going to get, I mean, he's got it in his grip. He's fixated on it. He's determined, and he's going to bring it into fruition. Beautiful, powerful ally to have. So there you go, Megan. Carrie, this one is for you. Pentacles, money, property, tangible things, the element of earth. The thing about, and it's a lesson because this is a 5. The thing about this couple here is that if they looked up, and this so often I said right in the very beginning, I said, you know, don't be looking down. Look, lift your chin up, turn around, and look around. If they were to do this, they would see that everything they need is right here. Now, in the olden days, it used to be that you could go into a church and you could ask for help, and they would assist you in those things. Now, these folks don't have to be in a place where they're commiserating about their life. All they need to do is look up. And so, Carrie, what I'll say about this is that it is perhaps time for you to, rather than, so often we're looking at what's not going to work and making plans for all the times that this isn't going to work. So we have contingency plans. How about if you just invest in this plan working? So lift your chin up, look around. And the other thing is 5s are lessons, right? So ask for help. We all have angels, and they cannot help us unless we're willing to ask. So ask your angels for some help. Just please help me with, and then whatever it is that you need help with. See you later, Carrie. All right, Douglas, this one is for you. I'm stretching way over here. Ooh, the star. So this morning, I'm in Wisconsin. This morning I was in Wisconsin too. But this morning I looked out the window and there was a cardinal. I'm going to put this way up over here. There's a cardinal right up in here. And the star says that it's time for you to really be able to give freely from yourself. She's naked. She is fully in her abundance. She has so much that she pours it onto the land, and you'll notice that it trickles back down into this never-ending water. So when we are our own stars, then no one, oh, here we go. Then we are completely responsible for ourselves, for our feelings, for everything that we do. And we're the star of our own life. So be the star of your own life. Use the Hierophant that I talked about earlier to write your life out. What do you want to see happen in your life? How do you want to see it come to fruition? Because, you know, honestly, no one else can live your life, and whatever you have manifest right now is exactly what you set out to manifest. If it doesn't look the way that you want it to, it's time for a little switching it up. Okay, see ya. Melissa, this one is for you. The Magician. So great segue. That was a great segue. All the manifesting yourself. The Magician takes the air, the earth, the fire, the water, and utilizes those elements, and also takes a matter to spirit and brings spirit back into matter. So if there's something that you're working on, the Magician is a beautiful ally for that. And we're all working on something. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. We're all working on something. Powerful ally. Look at this beautiful card. So as always, when you see a card that resonates with you, by all means, go out, find it online, enlarge it in black and white, and color it. It concretizes it into your body, which means that it makes it connected in every cell of your body. So beautiful allies each of you have to be able to do that. Usha, this one's for you. The Hermit, another major arcana. So this says that it's time for you to take a time out and unplug. And the way that I like to do it, if I can't do a full-blown vision quest, and oftentimes we can't, is just on a Friday evening, unplug all my electronics. No TV, no cell phones, no laptops, no nothing. And then go all the way until Sunday night or even Monday morning. So, or some variation thereof. If it only works out that you can do a vision quest for 4 hours, that's a beautiful length of time. But it's time for you to spend some time alone, thinking about, you know, your desires, thinking about what you're manifesting, and holding the light out for others. So there you go. Okay. I'm going to stop talking for a minute, have a cup of tea. Okay, here we go. Shirley, how sweet it is to see you. So how are things up there in Canada? The Six of Cups. So here we have a bigger kid giving a littler kid a gift. All the cups are filled to overflowing. When I see this, I often think about something, a belief that we were given, something emotional that we were given when we were children. So there's some sharing going on here. Does it still serve you? Because some of the beliefs, some of the emotional connections that we had as children don't serve us any longer when we're a little bit older. So it might be that you find something that you're ready to shift the belief in. So starting in January, I'm doing a course called Shamanic Shapeshifting, and it's a beautiful way for us to focus. It's 6 weeks. We're going to focus on one thing that we want to shift in our lives. We're going to do it early in January, Shamanic Shapeshifting. I'm going to give you tools and tricks and assist you in shifting up how you look at things so that you have a shamanic perspective for shape shifting your life. And in shamanic journeys, oftentimes we look out and our fingers are not our fingers, but they have talons or they have feathers or something like that. So we're going to use the experience of shamanic journeying and shape shifting to also actualize that in our everyday life. So see if that calls to you. All right, Jennifer, this one is for you. I'm going to go way over here. Whoops. Let's flip some up. Okay, here we go. Ah, beautiful. A brand new beginning. The Ace of Cups. Water, emotions, fluidity. The beautiful thing about the aces is that they're gifts from the gods. And there's a dove bringing a wafer down from above, from Creator, into this cup. Overflowing love. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean one person to another person kind of love. It can be a bigger, connected to the divine kind of love, but just look for something just to make your heart open and swell. And the thing about spirit is that when we're open-hearted, spirit has the opportunity to come and be manifest in us. So go ahead and open your heart. Lobo, nice to see you. So this is the everything is going to be all right card. Your problems are no bigger than a small child on a small pony. And look for the sunflowers. So I would say that if you have been thinking that there's some turmoil or strife or something or other, look back to last August and see what was going on then. Because this card is one that's telling you that everything is going to be okay. But for some reason, August just popped up. So look back to last August, see what was going on for you there, and see how it's manifesting differently just now. So, Torah, this one is for you. The Chariot, another major arcana. Now, I'm going to put it up close. You can see that the Charioteer has no reins, and these two beings down here that would be carrying the chariot forward, if they were to take off, they're not looking in the same direction. So this is a resolution of conflict. You can see that the charioteer here, he's got his head up in the stars. His feet are not even touching the ground. He has no reins. So it's time for you to go ahead and get yourself some reins. A really cool shamanic trick to do this is to find, like a skipping rope or something like that. So it actually has 2 ends, and that you can hold them in your hand. You can resolve the conflict. So often we decide we're going to do something, and then we start with the self-doubt. So then we go, well, maybe I ought not to do that. Maybe this other thing would be a good thing to do. So clear away the self-doubt. And the way that you do that is you make a decision and you do that. If it works out, woohoo! If it doesn't work out, oh, okay, I'm going to do something different. No shame, no blame. All you're doing is you're making a decision, you're seeing it through. If it works out, awesome, keep doing that. If it doesn't work out, it's really silly to keep on doing it, right? So decommit. And the idea that if I say that I'm going to do something, I must follow through, even if it's at my detriment and some other person's detriment or some other thing's detriment, that makes no sense. So here's a new word for you, decommit. And there's another one, recommit. So this is a beautiful time of the year to do this. We're in that time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you know, find another way to get caught up in the holiday season that frees you up to be truly you and to do what you're really here to do. So there you go. Marquez, this one's for you. It's time to have a conflict resolved. So that last card was a great preamble to this one. Thoughts and ideas, the mental realm. You can see that there's been, you can see the jarry sky up there. It looks like one person is completely dejected. The other one is walking away. Someone's left picking up after the mess. And what I say with this is that of the 5 ways that you were thinking, only 2 of them are really viable. One's a maybe here, and the other 2 are discarded. So maybe it's time for you to chuck out some ideas that maybe worked at one point but aren't working for you right now, and to get some new ideas and new ways. New ideas lead to new ways of being. So, you know, you can ditch 2 ways that you're being, get some new ones and see how that works. Do that for a bit. If it's working out, then continue to do it. If not, give it a little tweak. If it's totally not working, just decommit, take it off the slate. So there you go. Sarah, this one's for you. Oh, a happy home. Nice. The 4 of Wands, passion, fire, drive, connection to the divine. I'm going to put it up close. You can see that there are people in the background. Look like there's a celebration going on. There's beautiful garlands up front, and there's a couple greeting everyone else. So this is some friends of mine use this for their hand fasting, and a hand fasting is a pagan celebration of committing for a year and a day. And what a beautiful card. So congratulations on that one. Happy home life. Guam, this one's for you. So some of the ways that you're thinking, because swords are thoughts and ideas, the mental realm, are actually hurting your heart. And you know, this is something that we all do. We all get into a place where the self-talk, where we are giving ourselves grief about something. And what I suggest is that if you wouldn't say it to a 3-year-old, you're not allowed to say it to yourself. So just take that one in, because self-talk, detrimental self-talk, degrading ourselves, putting ourselves down, saying, oh, that I shouldn't have done that, that was really stupid. That's those are heart hurts. So don't do that. If you wouldn't, once more, if you wouldn't say it to a 3-year-old, you're not allowed to say it to yourself. And that goes for all of you all out there, and me too. Cool. D, this one's for you. Temperance, major arcana again. So there's only 22 major arcana in the whole deck of 78 cards. Temperance says, take the higher path. Bring everything into spiritual alignment. And look, here's this angel that's standing on tippy toe over there, 1 foot dangling in the water. The water, whatever they're pouring from one chalice into the other, is easy. It's going directly in. Taking the higher path leads to the crown back there. So there's a benefit in this, and it also leads to enlightenment. So always take the higher path. There you go. Taban, this one is for you. So Queen of Pentacles. So this woman has mastery over the physical realm. It isn't just money that she's got, that she's good at. She masters the physical realm. She's a manifester. Not only that, you're going to put it up here. She has the bull over there, and she has the ram right here. She has that beautiful Taurus, Aries, earth energy. So she will help you bring whatever it is on the physical realm into manifestation. But she's also a little fixated on it. And sometimes when that happens, when we get fixated on something, we miss everything else that's going on around us. So, you know, this is good for all of us. Pick up our chins, look around, you know, turn around 360 degrees and then come back. You can't have the same perspective that you had when you were looking straight ahead, that you had just even seconds ago, because everything shifts. So there you go. Heather, this one is for you. Cups, emotions, it's a 4. So here we have someone sitting on the ground. Their cups are all nicely lined up. They're being given another one from the gods, a gift from the gods. So this is an amazing gift if you can stop pouting long enough to accept it. So you can see the crossed arms. No, not taking that. So my suggestion to you is that you cross your arms, you open them up. You say, I open fully to give and receive love. And you do it until your arms are tired. And by that time, you also will be much more heart open. So great tip for you there. Ben, this one's for you. The Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. We're really pulling them out tonight. So this says that nothing stays the same. So I live on the water. The tide comes in, the tide goes out. I can look out my window and I go, oh, okay, it's like that. And then I look back to what I'm doing. 5 minutes later, the tide is completely shifted. Us, we are always spiraling in and learning something and then bringing that lesson back out into the world. So look for that. Look for just the spiral of life, not thinking that everything should be smooth and stay the same. Caitlin, this one's for you. A quest. This night is going on a quest in the emotional realm. It might not be a quest for love, but it might be a quest for some message, some information, because here's Mercury showing up right here. A quest for some information about love. This horse is not quite ready to take the next step. So what you can ask yourself is, what's stopping me from moving forward in this quest? That's a beautiful question for you right there. All right, Sonia, this one is for you. Thanks, you guys, for all hanging out and showing up with me tonight. I appreciate it. So the Lovers, beautiful card. This sometimes is outside of ourselves, but sometimes it's an internal process of matching up the masculine and the feminine inside so we can manifest it out there. Other times, this is actually someone, a person out there in the world that you are a vibrational match for. So I always say, line up in here first so you can find your match out there. Beautiful card for you. And once again, if you feel the draw, if you feel the resonance, find the card, print it out, enlarge it in black and white, color it, even if it's only for a week, and then you show up next week and you get a different card. That card has one uh, 1 week in 52 weeks to influence you. So use these cards as powerful influencers for you. Okay. Max, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. I'll be back in town and come and visit before long. You're at a crossroads, Max, and you've actually made a decision. You can see back here, you've got this wand, passion, fire, drive, connected to the buttress. But the other one is in your hand. You've made a decision. You may not have told yourself about it yet, because oftentimes we make decisions and then it's not like we forget, but we kind of forget, and or we keep it hidden from ourselves. But you're looking for someone else to actually give you the go-ahead for this. So my suggestion is that you talk to the people around you, get them on board with this crossroads that you're at, and then you'll be the one holding the crystal ball and giving them the input for what it is that's going on. So there you go, Max. You're at a crossroads. See you soon. All right, Rick, this one is for you. Another major arcana, justice. You can see that there's a scale there. Justice used to be where two people would come, they would have an issue, one person would say their issue, then the other person would respectfully wait. The art of listening that I was just talking about in Enlightened Spiritual Warriors over there, they would wait. And then the other person would have their say. The judge would do what was just, right, true, and perhaps beautiful for each one, but it would be bringing things into balance. And look at the sword that the judge uses. It is thinking things through and cleaving away anything that brings things out of balance. So it might be a personal thing that you're working on, that you just cut away all the extraneous matter and then bring things into balance for yourself. And you know, this card also, there's an interesting spin on this card, and it's that things are not fair. That's not something that I believe. Things are not fair and things are not just. But what I think is that sometimes we allow ourselves to be out of balance with things, and then that makes them kind of topsy-turvy and not really working out for anyone's best benefit. So there you go. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and hanging with me tonight. Have a wonderful weekend. Look at what you've accomplished so far this year. Commit to finishing the things up. You still have, you know, a few weeks left. Decommit so that you're not feeling bad about having things that didn't work out or haven't worked out yet, but allow yourself some grace and some ease and some eggnog. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Bliss.